Today we are going to see the demo on Vamosys dealer control panel. So this is basically for the Vamosys dealers. Once you log in to your panel, you will get the dashboard. Here you will get the complete details of your platform like your business URL, number of users, groups, vehicles, types of used and unused license, basic, advanced, premium and premium plus license. So what is basic license? These are for basic GPS tracking. Advanced license used for fuel and temperature sensor based GPS devices. We call it as advanced tracking as well. Premium license used when the API link is required. Premium plus license is used for RFID solutions. And at last you will get total license. Now let's see how to add or onboard the vehicles to your platform. Select business. Click on Add Device option. You have to select the license type with a drop-down menu. Add the quantity of the device and click on Submit. You will get the two options, New and Existing User. Please note that if you want to add a new user or if you want to onboard a device for a new user, choose the New User option. Enter the details like username, mobile number, email ID, password, device ID, device type. You can select the device type, vehicle ID. Click on details for more options. You have to add the vehicle name, registration number. Vehicle name and registration number can be same. You have to select the vehicle type, the network provider. Other options are not mandatory. If you want to add, you can give. You can add the odometer reading from this option, driver name, and at last you have to provide the SIM number here. This will be the M2M SIM which you are going to use in your GPS. While clicking on Submit button, you will get the message as one successfully added. And here you can see one license has been reduced. Now we will see the existing user option here. Now if you want to add another device for the same user, again you have to select the license type. You have to give the quantity and click on Submit. This time you have to click on Existing User because you have already added the user. From this drop down menu, you have to select the user for which you have to add the device. Please note that while creating a new user, group name and organization name will be created automatically. I will show you what is the role of this group here. You have to choose this as well. You have to give the details, device ID. You have to select the device type and everything will be same. And at last you have to click on Submit. Please note that choose the correct device type and also enter the correct device ID and SIM number. If in case the device ID will be wrong, then the device will not show online in this platform. The dealer has to send the device command to this given number to activate the device. Next is Billing tab. Billing tab is used to check the active and expired license status of users. Also with this tab, you can renew and shuffle the license as well. You can check the number of expired license. To renew these license, you just have to click on this tab and have to click on Renew. The license will be automatically renewed for the next year. In case you want to shuffle the license, calculations are given here. For an example, you want advanced license for fuel monitoring, GPS tracking, and you just have the basic license. So you can convert those basic license to advanced. For that, you just have to select the license type which you are going to convert. For an example, you are converting 3 basic license, you will get the 2 advanced license. And at last you have to click on Submit for these conversions. Next is with the audit option, you can check the details of users, groups, renewals and basically all the details of your platform. Now coming to the next option, that is vehicles. After clicking on Vehicles tab, you will get some more options in the drop down menu. With vehicle search, you can able to search the vehicle. By the way, with this tab itself, you can search the data. You can change the type if you want. You can change it to group, user or organization, and you just have to enter the vehicle name or user name and you have to click on Submit. You will get the data. With the help of vehicle list option, you can edit the vehicle details from this edit option. But before going to edit, let's understand the migration and other options given here. First of all, while clicking on vehicle list, you will get the entire list of the vehicles that you have already onboarded on your platform. You will get the details also, like device ID, GPS SIM number, license issue date, onboard date, and license expiry date. Now suppose your user want to install the same GPS device in another vehicle. Then in that case, you have to use this migration option. If you will click on migration, you will get the option to change the vehicle ID and the device IMEI number as well. Next is rename option. If you want to rename the vehicle ID, you can use this option. Next is audit report. With this, you will get the certain details about this vehicle. Next is calibration. This is used in case of advanced GPS tracking. When your customer is using fuel sensor based GPS device to enter the calibration data. In this page, you have to give the fuel sensor calibration data and you have to click on submit or save. At last, reprocess tab. If you find fluctuations in the tracking report of any particular day, you can click on the reprocess tab. With the help of this, tracking data will be reprocessed. For that, you have to select the date and click on submit. The complete data will be reprocessed for that particular date. With the help of vehicle status page, you can get the status of the vehicle with the help of Google Map link. You can get the exact location of your vehicle. Next is add tags option. With the help of this option, you can add the RFID tags. For that, you have to enter the quantity, click on submit. But for that, you have to opt premium plus license. And at last, you have to click on submit. Next option is view tags. If you have already added tags for vehicles, then you can view the existing tags from this page. Next option is groups. For every user, you have to create a group to list out his all vehicles. Suppose you have 5 vehicles. For that, you have to add a user first and later you can add all the vehicles in the same user. So with the help of group search, you can able to search the group which is already onboarded in the platform, but with this search tab here itself you can search the group. Next is group list. With this page you will get the complete group list. If you want to search for particular group, you can search from this tab. Also, you can edit the group details with this edit group tab. In this select the vehicles page, you will get the entire vehicles of the platform that you have already onboarded. You can clearly see in this particular group, as of now only these 2 vehicles are added. But if you want to add one more vehicle in this group, you have to select the particular vehicle number that you want to add and you have to click on update the group. At last, add group. If you want to create a new group, you can use this tab. In this also, you will be getting the complete list of the onboarded vehicles. You just have to give the group name, you have to select the vehicles and you have to click on submit. The group will be created. Next is users. If you want to search any user, you can use this option. Else, you can directly search from here itself. Next is user list. First of all, you will get the complete list of the onboarded users and you can edit the user information with this edit this user option. Also, you can select this particular user group. If you want to show this particular user in more 2 groups, for that you have to select the groups from this option. So if I will select this group, the user will be visible in this as well, and at last you have to update the user. Here you will get the 2 options, that is virtual account and asset user. In case of virtual account, your user can only able to view the GPS VTS tracking page. Basically, if your user having the virtual account, then he cannot make any changes by his own. He will be dependent on the dealer. Next is asset user. With this option, your user can add or edit the information on the tracking page by his own. With edit notification option, you can enable or disable the particular notification for this user. you just have to click on the notifications and have to click on update the user. These notifications will be updated for this particular user. Next option is edit reports. With this, you can enable or disable any particular report for this user. Click on select all. If you don't want to give all these reports to this particular user, you can deselect from these options, and at last you have to update the user. Next is organization. The organization you have to create just to categorize the vehicles. Actually, while creating a new user, as I said, a new group and a new organization with the same username will be created automatically. But if you want to create another organization, then you can create with this add organization option. If you have an educational institution, you will require the GPS tracker along with an RFID solution maybe. And if you have a transport business, you will require GPS tracker or maybe advanced tracking too, like fuel monitoring. So likewise, to categorize the vehicles or GPS devices, you can create the organization. With the organization list, you will get the existing organization. You can edit the organization from here. You can make the changes from your end. For example, you are using the basic license. So to enable or disable this particular option, that fuel alarm will not work for you because you are using the basic license. For fuel sensor based GPS devices, you have to enable or disable fuel options as per your choice. For basic tracking also, you can do the settings from here. Next is my profile. In this option, you can check or edit your business information. At last, you have to click on update the user. And at last, login page customization. With this option, you can customize your page design. One more important point is, while adding a new user or while adding a new device in the platform, you have to make sure you are giving the country time zone. Country time zone should be Asia Calcutta. For more information, please contact us through sales@vamosys.com. Thank you.